it's Amelia from the blog unorganizedcrazyperfection.weebly.com. You should check it out. It's a blog about being frugal and lots of good tips on there. So today I'm going to tell you how to make walnut tincture. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I have a really hard time saying it. Basically, it's like an anti-parasite, fungal, and it's also supposed to help with like gum disease and cavities. So I decided to give it a try in making it, since it's pretty easy to make. The recipe I use is different from a lot of ones I've seen, so I hope it works well. I'm not sure yet. It looks like it's working well. But most recipe calls for 80 proof alcohol to be used, but my recipe called for the strongest alcohol vodka you could find. So I use Epiclear, which is 190 proof, and it's pretty strong, and that's what it called for though. So what you do is you fill a jar with green walnuts, not brown. They're browny now because of the stuff in it, but they were bright green right after they fall off the tree. You don't want any little brown spots on them. So you fill that up, and most recipes call for put them in and you just fill it up with alcohol, and you let it set for like 6 weeks. Recipe I use, you actually put the walnuts in and then you fill it a fourth of the way up with boiling water. So you need to make sure you warm your jar before you put the boiling water in, just because if you do, you'll shatter your jar. So that's what I did, and then I filled the rest up with vodka, very, very strong vodka, Everclear to be exact. And it says you're only supposed to leave it for 3 days. So that's a big difference. So I don't know how that's going to work. I might leave it a little bit longer. And you just fill it and you let it set for however long your recipe calls for. And you make sure it's in an airtight container. This is pretty airtight. And you let it set in a dark, warm place for that long. And then when it's done brewing, I guess we could call it, you just strain it out, and then you want to bottle it in a dark bottle or a blue bottle. I don't think I have one of those, and then they said they recommend wrapping like a towel around it to keep the light out. So that is how you make it. It's super simple to make, and you only use like a couple drops. Like for your mouth, you only rinse your mouth out with 1 or 2 drops. Put one drop in 1/4 a cup of water, and you just rinse your mouth out, I think 2 or 3 times a day. So it's not bad. But you can also swallow it, and it'll help rid your body of parasites. And if you have pets and you eat meat, your body most likely has some type of parasite in it. But as you can see, they're already browning, which is good because the walnut, the tinker, why do I put a mint on the end of it? The tincture, I cannot say it, is a dark brown color. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish I would have done it when I actually did the process, but I didn't. So I will show you guys what it looks like in about 3 days and see what you think.